Bad beaver. Bad beaver. Stay in the corner. Welcome, everyone, for another round of Ark Survival here on the island. With the recent work I've been doing, I have had to shuffle all of my creatures around a bit. I mean, like, moving them place to place, trying to make room for each new building, and while I have certain ones producing eggs, I've got other ones that are breeding for the purpose of breeding. I've got those that are just producing the unfertilized eggs. I have the ones I actually want to hatch the eggs. I have certain ones that just produce live young, like the Philomias, or Phiomias, whatever it is. And that's kind of the more to the point. So today I'm going to work on a breeding pen, and my breeding pen is going to be a little different because I want it to be modular. So I've already built the foundation because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room. And as you can see, it's fairly large. It's not overly large, but I did actually hang it off the edge a bit because I didn't want to interfere next to my poop farm, my fertilizer farm. So I do have, for most part, foundations. The corners on the outside, I had to go with ceiling tiles because the foundations would not place. So it's not super big, but it is, I think, big enough. And that means now I just got to start getting some walls. Just for simplicity, I'm actually going to go with the large walls for right now. I don't usually use them, so I'm trying not to build super tall. But in this case, it's not going to make a difference. I'm just going to be building everything structure-wise internally. This is just so it has walls going all the way around. And of course, this is a breeding area. Oh, yeah, okay, great. I did not think it would be a problem right there. I just don't get why structural support restrictions are the way they are in this. I mean, that is embedded into the rock. If it embeds in the ground and works, then this should be contributing as well, and that is certainly close enough for me to place that wall down. Okay, let's try it. Yay! All that. You know what? Let's just... Okay, so it's nothing to do with that. It's the fact that I built this down here. I bet... Nope! I thought it was going to be that one there, and instead it is this one that was right there. All right, now. Done! Either way, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, but maybe I should just save some resources. I've got a lot of wood, fiber. I could have done this in wood walls. I might actually still do that because I do have those wall sections. I'm going to have to enlarge later to put a behemoth gate on at least one of them. Oh, I mean, I could reuse all these. I may. Yeah, you know. That look right there. I kind of like that look. I think after all this time I just spent, I'm going to redo this. There we go. 34 walls. And yeah, it's got more of that rustic look I want. The stone foundation makes sense. The wood makes sense. I need stone pillars. 5 walls high version. The large pillar, S+ pillar. Because I knew I was going to end up having to use something to drop it down anyway. We'll just throw these right there. So it gives it kind of a nice reinforced look. And now I got to get, I guess, let's see, I know the corners are going to be 4s. You know what, we'll just do 4 high all the way around on the back. Okay, so it's like I'm going to place here, but I'm not going to place lower. Which, I mean... The other side placed lower. Why is this side not wanting to place lower? Okay, since it doesn't want to place very easily on this side, I'm just going to do that. It's just going to be that side does not match to the other side, which worked fine. And both of them are, have ground and, should be identical, but they're not. And now this... All right. And I miscounted somehow. Did I miscount that slide up? That slide? Yeah, okay. I miscounted. I still need one more of each for right there. And just because of cost, and I already have these available, I'm going to do stone ceilings all the way around. I'm basically just going to create, well, if I get it to place correctly, I'm going to create an outer edge, a ring that goes all the way around the upper level, and basically just leave a gap in the middle. And there's a reason I'm going to leave a gap in the middle. And I'm going to add an outer edge, an overhang, because I should be able to do that all the way around. So I'm going to basically make this where I have a repeating floor structure. So what I do here is going to repeat on every floor going upwards, and it's just going to leave this big open area in the middle, basically where all the eggs are going to fall. Oh, great. So can't place on the outside edge here. I should have known it was going to be a problem with the edge on the back. All right, I'm going to have to adjust this now. I guess I'm going to build a row inside like this. And it's just going to shorten the area I thought I was going to have to design around. It's just going to make it feel a little bit more cramped, but apparently I cannot do anything in the corners because of the weirdly restrictive limitations in the game. And yeah, if I don't do that, I basically just, because of the size limitation, I just locked myself in if I try to use ramps. Because that's, I mean, I'd have to do the ramp. I guess I could do the ramp. Honestly, if I do it like that, well, that's not going to stick out far enough. So yeah, either do ramps on just the ends, which limits how many creatures I can have up here, or I just have them stick their butts out. I guess they're sticking their butts out. And now I'm running low on wood and thatch, mainly wood, so I guess I'm going to do a supply run for the rest of the night. So while my beaver decides to swim in circles instead of working, I'm going to work and test out, if I get, there we go, get it lined up. I'm going to see how much height I actually need. So I have the regular walls, and then I'm going to throw in some large walls, or a large wall. I want to see what the height requirement is going to be, because again, this is modular, so I want to be able to adjust each floor, each level as needed. So let's say the first level is smaller creatures, ones that are not as tall. I don't need it to be super tall then. So, you know, why have all the extra height? Yes, it might look funny having a shorter level followed by then a larger level, followed by maybe another short level, but, you know, I want to be able to adjust it as needed. So, how does that look? Oh, yeah. See, look at that. Even the parasaur hanging off the edge, like they're going to do, hanging their booty out there for, you know, clearance, not to flaunt it. 3 walls high should be enough. That means a shorter level is all I need. Man, that beaver is just adamant about not working. He gets like one tree and then takes off for the water again. I mean it. He's turned useless now. Will you quit wandering off? Every time I go away, I come back and he's just nowhere near the trees he's supposed to be focusing on. And there he is again. Like a little child. Can't stay and do his job. I'm tired of messing with you. Wandering all over the place. We're going back. You're going to get put in the corner. There you go. Bad beaver. Bad beaver. Stay in the corner. So this is my female. We're going to get the Mac Daddy, the big guy, into the middle area of this. Hopefully not falling off. And basically, I just need him to kind of hang out here. And actually, you know what? Perfect. I could just turn him the other way. His tail might stick out the side wall visually, but have him here. And then I could add 3 females that should be able to have him mating with them and really boost how fast I get these going. And I'm just going to end up having an army of shiny tech raptors. You know, I might actually be able to get more than just 3 up here. I may have enough room. Oh, no. Tech Parasaur's next. And no, this is not an ideal way to get the creatures in. I know that. But for now, it's easy to get them in place. And then later, I'll probably put in an elevator at the back just to make it a little easier on me. 6 female tech parasaurs. I actually checked. I ended up having enough. So I've got 2 males, long ways, and 3 females for each one. They might share the 2 right there. And they've already, one of them was ready to mate, was at the end over here in storage. And we've already got an egg, and it's dropped down below. Obviously, this could also kind of count as a poop farm in a way if I wanted to do that, but I'm not going to worry about that here. I'm sure once I set up the poop collection going there, it's probably going to cover this range too, and I'll probably get a lot more poop because of this, but it's working. The eggs are dropping down below. I don't have to do the ramps in this one. And now that's the problem. It's too cold. Now, eventually I will do, I'm sure, air conditioners around the area. I'm also going to go with the nanny, the S Plus nanny, and the incubator, if that's what it's called. I'm going to go with those just so that in the end I'll have everything pretty much automated here. Now, the hatchery I cannot use right now because it needs tech generator for it, but the nanny doesn't say tech generator. It just says power. See? It says just requires power. Doesn't say tech power. Just requires power. You know what? I don't have quite enough human hair yet. I was at, what, 30 something, I think? 35. Let's see if I can give myself another haircut. Ooh, yeah. Gotta go a little bit the like romantic style right there. Yeah, but boom. I need hair. We're gonna cut that too. I'm just gonna go, we're going clean shave, and oh, I broke it. But look at that, 15 human hair. Exactly what I needed. Nanny. Let's try this. Right there. All right. Hi, how are you? Okay. So that only requires power. So let's try power. Okay, so it's not snapping to her and using an electrical outlet, which I am hoping is going to provide me the function I need. Well, not snapping to it. Let's just see if maybe that's it. Okay, powered. All right, so I did have to have that, which has got some little sparky spark going. So it's activate. Okay. So change food amount. Every time a dino needs food, let's do, we'll do 5. I'm gonna have plenty. Let's see the range. Maybe a glowy grid would help when it's dark outside. So, all right, not going to be a nanny to all of those, which I'm not worried about that. Would help to have the Ovis in the range too, but oh well. And I need to get a torch fixed. Inventory. There we go. All right, so 16 hours, 5 minutes. So, yes, okay, it treats it pretty much the same, it looks like, as the food trough. It's actually better than the food trough because the food trough at full, almost full, is like 30-something minutes. So that's more like a preserving bin type of duration. Definitely not as good as the ice box. But, it really shouldn't be that good. So let's test this by dumping a few eggs that I am not that concerned with losing. And I can't even see that Lystrosaurus egg. It just kind of sank in. I do have parasaur eggs and tech parasaur eggs, which I definitely would like those to hatch because that's resources like the electronics and oil. So that's too cold on the end. Okay. Okay. Incubating. Oh, poop just fell. So if poop is falling, eggs will fall. And you look at all of those, they're incubating. Oh, that's consumable one. There you go. And Oh, another one dropped. Okay, so we got that. So active dropping happening there. We got another mating that occurred. So this is going fine. Yeah, honestly, I think in the end, the air conditioners placed appropriately around the area and powered will be great because it's all going to cover just this floor. This is what I'm worried about. So I know next I'm going to put the regular parasaurs in right below where I'm at, but I want to hear everybody's opinion on what else I should be worrying about breeding a lot of. Again, I'm going to have an army of tech raptors. I will bring my Argies down here as well, probably put them over in that corner. I'm going to have parasaurs all along here, and I could put some smaller ones here. The gestation ones, like the sheep and the piggies, I'm going to leave them where they are. I don't need a lot of them. Well, I do need the sheep, but I can leave them over there. If I need to, I'll make a second nanny later. But beyond those, what are the dinosaurs you like to have a large number of in Ark, and why?